was about the grind. Yeah, bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again.
I'm your huckleberry.
Don't worry about the things. Are we live? Yeah. Things gonna be all right. People are freaking out, Joaquin, over the Oilers' loss last night.
They are?
Yeah.
How come?
Gotta calm down, everybody.
Like that soothing tea you got?
It's ginger and, what was it again?
Turmeric.
Turmeric. It's
Yeah.
for the throat, buddy. I cough. It's just killing me.
Should be for your stomach. Yeah, you've been coughing a lot.
Yeah.
Can you cough that way, too? You're always coughing towards me.
That's good stuff. Welcome to EST Afternoons. Live from the William Huff Studios. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, Kubish.
Oh, my God.
Already started. So we just found out some interesting news, Joaquin.
What? That Dusty's going to have to leave his house if the Habs get to the finals against Edmonton Oilers?
No, something else about one of our young employees.
Benny bringing a girl to the thing tonight?
No, he has a date. No,
That's what I just said.
Another thing.
Koob, the master of love over there?
The master of love.
The love Koob. Kubish.
Kubish.
Wow.
Love is in the air, boys.
Love is in the air. Koob is
When's Valentine's Day? Is it already gone?
Yeah.
Wow, it's still lingering around here.
Koob is in
What a love fest.
Koob is in a relationship.
Holy smokes.
Thank you.
Wow.
Man, the applause and everything.
Does she watch the show? Does she watch your sports updates? Tell us a little bit about
this mystery.
She's into sports.
Whoa.
Yeah, loves watching the Oilers.
Oh, well.
Trying to get into F1, Gager.
Really?
She's trying to get into F1 big time. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
she watch Drive to Survive?
She has not yet.
Maybe you should let her
Into
take
movies?
over your fantasy team.
She's watched more movies than me. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She was
Well,
asking me
that's all she has to
fantasy
do.
questions.
I mean,
That's
there's a lot
about
of eye
it. Yep.
candy for women, too. Those F1 drivers a lot of them are good looking dudes.
Yeah, she
They're
likes the
little
drama.
dudes, but they're good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short kings, as some people say.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you, man.
Walks on the beach. I don't know. I don't know what to say here, guys. I'm very awkward.
Congratulations,
That's a good time.
buddy.
Yeah.
Happy for
Thank you.
man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long has this been going on?
Not too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, fresh.
Fresh.
Mhm.
Young
Last
love,
week.
hey? Everything's new.
Beautiful.
That's great.
Well,
Mhm.
enjoy it, buddy.
Built a Lego Lamborghini together.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
Already building Legos.
Yeah.
Building a life. you
Building
could
a
say.
life. Hey, Legos
Brick
fun,
by
man.
brick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
And he's just This is a great start to the show, guys. Wow.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy for you, Coop. That's
Our
good.
boy's
I'm happy
growing
for
up.
me.
Yeah.
He's growing up.
I'm
Imagine
blushing
that.
right now.
We won't ask her name. We'll keep that
Yeah.
confidential.
We watched Project Hail Mary on the weekend.
Oh, look at a movie already,
Oh, yeah.
too. Ooh.
Wow.
And I didn't even have to pay for a thing.
Did you share popcorn?
She doesn't like popcorn. I ate all the popcorn though. But she paid for the popcorn.
She doesn't like popcorn. Red
Yeah.
flag.
I know.
No, just
I'm already listing them down. Yeah. Pros and cons. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, kidding. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
good, buddy.
Thank you.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Am I?
And I'll see you later tonight at the event.
The Bell in Scona. I've never been there.
You know?
Yeah, Kids Sport Bids for Kids. I've never been to the Bell. And it looks great. It looks like it's going to be a ball at the Bell.
You might be the belle of the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No flirting.
Yeah, I got to watch you.
Yeah.
Well, look at this
watch
outfit.
yourself.
I mean, I got to be careful. I got my hair done and everything.
Nice.
Triple Crown says, congrats, Coop.
Thank you.
Jamming says, what? Doesn't like movie popcorn? She liked candy?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. More popcorn for me. No complaints.
It's a must popcorn at a theater, right?
No.
Really?
No,
You don't
you
know.
must.
I
You got a
think it's
chocolate
must.
bar?
No, I like beer. Tell you the truth.
I can't drink at a theater
Why?
because then you have to pee. No, the way I pee. No,
I don't know how you pee. I just,
no, because
know?
beer makes you pee.
Okay.
A lot more, right? So like I want to be like focused, and the beer makes you kind of sloppy and kind of like probably fall asleep.
Really?
I can't drink at a theater. I'll be honest, I've never had a drink at a theater.
It's the best.
Do they sell red wine?
Yeah.
Oh, I might have a red wine.
There you go.
There we go.
Just smuggle it in.
Yeah, you just get a tote bag. You have a blanket on the bottom, and you put all your drinks in.
Is there not security?
No, they don't care anymore. I know somebody who brought an entire pizza box into the theater, and they didn't even bat an eye. Yeah.
I remember my dad always trying to he would bring stuff in all the time. But yeah, I would go grab 2 tall boys. The only thing is the cracking them.
Yeah.
Because it always seems like, when you're if you're at a bar or something or somewhere where it's really loud and then you're talking and then it just gets quiet all of a sudden and you're still talking loud. That's how it is when I'm cracking the beers, right? Because you're just like, it's you try to do it with an explosion to get the crack of everyone doesn't hear you popping the can. But the ones at Windermere, even you don't have to go to the VIP to drink. It's all licensed.
Yeah.
So, but sometimes you do have to pee. Whatever.
How do you pee, Hernan? Interesting revelation.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, I pee more when I drink beer. David,
It's quite the
Section
opening
T,
sec-
I can confirm, saw Coob in the wild with this girl on Sunday.
Wow.
So then Bone says 2 weeks to, it's complicated, Coob. Oh, Coob. Good for you, buddy. Good for
Scary guys.
You have no idea.
Yeah, it's the time. Go thrifting.
Oh, you thrift together?
Oh yeah. Went to
she
the
like-
antique mall.
you. Does she like sushi?
She does not call it sushi, Hernan.
Whatever.
All you can eat sushi though is something that might be in the books or on the
Japonese
agenda.
Wednesday.
Japanese Wednesday.
Japonese. It's
Japonese?
It's a restaurant in right by the Walmart in Windermere.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
Wednesday it's salmon sashimi. It's a buck a piece.
Really?
Oh, you can.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Max Bezuzu says I usually get bubble tea for a movie.
Really? Yeah, that's a good.
There's just
that's
nothing like a good
choice.
soda with your popcorn.
You're a traditionalist, my friend. Which just soda and popcorn.
Soda, popcorn, maybe
You'd have a
some
smoking
sour
lounge
candies.
if you could.
I like the sours.
The only thing I will do if I'm extravagant, I will do the popcorn, but then I have to smuggle in the peanut butter M&Ms and put those in the popcorn. There's nothing like it.
Do you like nachos at a...
No, too messy. You're all over your fingers. It's bad enough with all that butter.
How about like a hot dog? Is that a
Nope.
Yeah, it's got to be sort of those.
Do you watch how those?
handsy-
Yeah, there's some little rubberneck kid making that back there too. You don't know where that thing's hit the ground about 18 times before it's got to your mouth.
extra seasoning, Gager.
Oh, Gager. Here, a treat. You know who else was a treat? That game we saw last night.
It was.
I thought it was a good game, man.
Great game.
Good game. Both teams missing key players. I for one, didn't think Colorado was playing soft. I thought they were... number 88 wasn't playing soft.
No.
Like...
And the hitting,
Yeah.
the physicality, blocking shots.
Like, what are they doing? Like,
Was it Blackwood? Blackwood?
no, it was Wedgwood. He was awesome.
He was awesome, man.
Ingram was great.
Ingram was out of sight.
Murphy had 6 blocks on the PK.
Murphy crushes McKinnon. You know how hard that is to push that guy over?
Yeah. No, listen, and I know it's a small group of Oiler fans that were upset. Well, what are you upset about? And we can look at that 5-on-3 in the third, a great opportunity for the Oilers to take the lead.
Both penalty kills were out of sight.
Yeah. But
That's what it was.
Reed Wilkins made a great point. He goes, they don't have Hyman and Draisaitl. 2 enormous parts of the power play. Enormous. I don't care how much you love Podkolzin or whoever plays on the power play now. You're not replacing those guys, Joaquin.
No, it's been a historic set of 5 guys for what? 5 years?
Yeah.
Like, and you always say, like, enjoy it because it won't last. You said it maybe it was a month ago. You were watching another game and you made, it was, guys, the Oilers power play, just enjoy it. Because I was watching some other game and both teams on the power play, it was, they went in and it got dumped out. Went in, dumped out. Like they're just.
But even now, since Draisaitl's been out, the Oilers power play hasn't been good.
But they've had zone time.
Yes.
Like it's not, that's still to me a pretty good power play. You can sometimes look at it this way. Yeah, maybe you don't score, but what are you doing? You're wearing down the other team, right? If you can get a consistent 2 minutes of them scrambling and hopefully by the end of, if it does get to overtime or something, especially in the playoffs, you've worn guys down. And how many times do you hear broadcasters say, when do guys start making mistakes? As soon as the lack of oxygen, they start getting tired. They make a dumb play. It's the equivalent of body punching in boxing. It's taking their legs away from them early. So the consistency of the power play in the offensive zone and keep cycling, keep the top defenders moving. By the end of the game, you might get a really good scoring chance just because they're tired at that point.
Yeah, no, great point. And listen, Colorado's the number one PK unit.
Yeah, was it 86?
Yeah. And me and Maddie were sitting there watching the game, and the Oilers, their first power play, Taves and Burns didn't leave the ice for a minute 55.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't just standing there tired. They were still making plays, man. And they couldn't get off. That's why they played that long. But those
Burns
guys,
is still good, man.
Oh, he's so good. You know who I liked yesterday too? Kulak. You know why? Because there's 2 times McDavid got some steam, and Kulak just with the stick, man. Like he knew exactly what to do.
McDavid got some steam, and then Kulak just backed up, angled, and it was perfect.
Yeah,
man, he's good.
He's so good. Colorado's lucky to have him.
He told me that if he wins the cup, he's going to bring it in here and on our show.
Because we call him King Kulak.
Yeah.
Listen, I like Murphy. Okay, I do, but Kulak was just awesome. I'll say this, Joaquin, Ike Howard again, only 9 minutes. I don't know what they're doing with this guy. And some of it's on him because when I see him out there, Joaquin, again, I feel like he defers too much. I feel like he really doesn't know what his role is.
No, he doesn't. Because it's frustrating. And there's a player there. But I was thinking last night, Joaquin, I don't see Ike Howard turning into a Savoy because Savoy's 200-foot game is awesome. He's a good defender. He kills penalties. I don't see Ike Howard being that guy. I think Ike Howard is just going to be just offense. He might be a one-trick pony. Now, we don't know that because he produces in the AHL, Joaquin. He's a point-per-game guy, over a point-per-game guy in the AHL. And listen, I know he's still young and there's room to grow, but from what we've seen, Joaquin, and now the coach doesn't play him either, right? He's playing him in minimal minutes. But I just feel like Howard still doesn't know what to do with this team. Yeah, it's his first year.
Yeah.
Right? First year. He's had some success at the American League level. He's had some looks. There's been some flashes. But I just think I'll go back to what I said about Savoy. I think with Savoy, he wasn't a top 6 player when he came this year. He was a bottom 6 guy.
Yeah.
And that was his role. And maybe it was because of how he did play in the American League and his 200, that's what he worked on.
Yeah.
I haven't watched 1 minute of Bakersfield hockey games. I don't really have the time, but I don't know what Ike Howard's total game looks like.
Yeah.
Right. So, and partially he's out there trying not to make mistakes too. He doesn't have that confidence yet of when we do see some highlights of him in the American League of what he actually looks like. But I think it would be can he be Savoy? It's too early to say. Could he be better than Savoy? Maybe it's there. But I think what they have to do is follow the same blueprint they've done with Matt Savoy, where they've put him in a position to have some sort of success, where he's not in the top 6. He's not playing with top players and having to think he has to go score. The Oilers don't need any more scoring. Yeah, it would be nice to have contributions throughout your whole lineup, But I think it would be way more beneficial if Ike Howard has a regular kind of shift on the third line where he can get comfortable, work on his total game, and hopefully some of the offense, that Hobie Baker pedigree shines through, where he can now start moving up in the lineup, somewhat like Savoy has this year.
Because I look at it this way too, Joaquin, because that might be the route with him. But I'm seeing that if he's going to be on this Oilers team, which is going to be a team contending for the Stanley Cup, I'm starting to get the sense that he might just be a shooter. And then, in order for him to stay in the lineup, he's going to have to start potting some. And because the trust level for Savoy to Ike Howard is not even close right now. Right?
Well, give me a comparison then.
Ooh. Like just a one-trick guy, like he's just going to provide you offense. He's not going to hurt, because he doesn't hurt you defensively now, but he's not Matt Savoy defense. You know what I mean? Like he's not out there costing you a lot. Well, someone threw Mike Camilleri in their Rip City step. I think Ike Howard could be potentially a better scorer than Mike Camilleri. Mike Camilleri was a good player. He was a two-way guy. That's a good question, Joaquin. You're putting me on the spot.
Yeah. Well,
okay, maybe a further.
be like Kubin, show your work.
Like Jeff Skinner.
Why is that? That's the first name that came to mind.
Like a one trick, and listen, one trick pony. There's a lot in the NHL, and they're successful because they're good at one thing. And I'm not saying that to knock Ike Howard, but is he going to be just that guy that's heavily relied for offense and that's it?
Okay, so Jeff Skinner. All right, so he's a guy that could score 30 goals a year.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what the Oilers' hope he turns into, right?
Do you?
I do, because when they got him in the trade, they're like, his shot is amazing. He can score, right? But we haven't seen that in Edmonton.
What? I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
either.
He doesn't seem to. When I've seen him shoot the puck, he's not a guy that can beat goalies from distance.
Yeah. So you're a guy that played in both leagues, Joaquin, and you've seen a lot of guys like Ike Howard early in their careers dominate the AHL, and the NHL can't figure it out. Why
I've seen 100-point guys like in the American League, and it just doesn't translate. Guys are bigger, smarter.
Is it also opportunity, though, what the coach wants you to do? Because he's not getting a lot of minutes.
It's what you do with those minutes.
Yeah.
Though. And how, and he's young in a professional game. So the question you have to ask yourself, and this could be in any league, when you go up to the next level, and new coaching, maybe it's a more established team, you got to find what type of style of play that you have to have every single night to get the trust of your coaches to put you out regularly, right? And in the case of Howard, all coaches are different. Maybe they're looking for something that's not there. So this is where you need the drive to survive with coaching staff, because the coaches get reports every week on players in the American League. It would be great to see what the coaching staff in Bakersfield is writing about Ike Howard week to week, to see where his progress is, because obviously he's doing something right.
100%,
because he's getting called up, right? But I defer to our old partner Matt Cassian. Always said the Oilers don't need to score that many goals, because they get 50 from Hyman, 50 from Draisaitl, 3 from Janmark. Like, there was 103 goals sitting in the press box last night, right? So there's not a huge need for more scoring. It's the side of the game that we've seen over the past few weeks that you need to focus on to have success, and they have been doing that. You make a good point. Is he just a shooter? Yeah. But he hasn't shown me that he possesses that type of shot like that. When Cole, this is maybe a horrible comparison, but Cole Caulfield, like, that guy can shoot the puck.
Oh, he's outstanding. And in fairness, I mean, it's his first year of pro. He's shown he can score and shoot in college and in the AHL. Hasn't translated to the NHL. Now, again, he's had some looks with the big dogs. They haven't been long looks, and I understand the frustration with that. I just think, looking ahead to next year, Joaquin, I'll be honest, I see a lot of fans saying he's got to be riding shotgun with Draisaitl.
No.
But to me, that's got to be earned. You're just not giving it to him. Now, next year, could it just click for him and he starts scoring? It could. You know what I mean? But I think, again, a raw player. He's got the pedigree. There's been a lot of talk about his offensive upside. And yes, we're only a year in. I understand that. But we're just talking about it because I didn't like seeing him yesterday play 9 minutes. I was like, give him more minutes. Like, just let's see what he can do against that team, right, Joaquin? So I do want to see him get more opportunity, but also you got to earn it. And like I said, it seems that at the AHL, he knows exactly what he is, exactly what his role is. When he comes up here, it's almost like, because we haven't seen that shot a lot, he defers a lot. There's a hockey player there. He's not the best defensively, but he doesn't hurt you. So he's an interesting player, Joaquin. I think next year, Ike Howard is going to be one of the most watched guys going into training camp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Like he's at least there's not, only 6 exhibition games the next year, which is nice. But yeah, he's going to have to show something.
This is a good text. Howard's career will mimic Roslovic's. Interesting. Because Roslovic can score.
Is he Jack Roslovic? If he can fit into Roslovic's spot, perfect.
And that's the thing. Like, do you keep your powder dry with Jack Roslovic and say that's Ike Howard? That's his spot next year. A guy that can play in your second, third line. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one. Great text there. I didn't see
Who said that?
Who said that? We'll figure it out. Actually, because I use the app, so it doesn't show the names of all of our nasties. Let me see if I can find it here. Because sometimes the desktop one does not work on mine. So that was Waddy and Cloverdale.
Waddy,
very smart.
Cloverdale in BC.
Next time, Waddy, we see you, you get a hug from Joaquin for that great time.
Cloverdale? That's in BC.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where do you think it was?
He'll come visit. The afternoon inbox, 780-218-9999 is brought to you by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hours. 525 drinks available Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And of course, Edmonton Sports Talk is presented by Play Alberta. Play Alberta is your home for online gaming excitement featuring casino games, live dealer action, lottery, instants, and sports betting. Now with the new Play Alberta app, you can take the fun with you anywhere. Download the app or sign up today at playalberta.ca. Up next, continue the Oilers conversation. We're going to have some fun with highlights, lowlights. It was a crazy moment in that game that was just outstanding. It was fun to watch. We'll go around the NHL. And of course, we've got Noticias coming up in hour 2. Brendan Pillar from Locked On Sens will join us. The Sens are back in the playoffs. They need a Boston loss tonight, and they need to win tomorrow to get the first wild card spot. If not, they'll be WC2, but good for them. And there's some interesting numbers regarding the Red Wings and the Sens too, Joaquin, that we'll get to. Screw it, let's do a parlay. And tons of fun. Don't go anywhere. Hit us up, River Korean Box, 780-218-9999. Nasty chat, and hit us up. Slam the thumbs. I have a thing for you guys next. Someone sent me a song for the thumbs up.
Now, can I ask one question about it? Is it AI generated?
Probably.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
I just want to get your guys' thoughts on it.
Okay.
We'll play that. Actually, if we hit 50 thumbs up by the end of the next segment, halfway to 100, we'll play the song.
How come Ice Cube isn't back in the studio making this
I know. Coob, you've really let your rap career go.
He's got a girlfriend now. His life is priorities.
He's too busy now. We're back.
In love.
We're back soon.
There's 9 games in the NHL today. Kings, Canucks face off. LA sits in wild card 2. Out west, 89 points for them. 2 games remaining. 1 point back of Anaheim for third in the Pacific. 2 points behind Edmonton for second, and 4 points back of Vegas for first, with 2 games in hand on both the Oilers and Knights. Elsewhere, the Jets hit the ice out in Utah against the Mammoth Flyers. They host the Canadiens, while Anaheim visits Minnesota. And from Ottawa Sens, Captain Brady Tkachuk says he's good to go for round 1 of the playoffs following his exit in Saturday's game against the Islanders. Tkachuk also sat out Sunday, against the Devils as well. To the NBA, pair of games Play-in games set to go down. 5:30 tipping off. Miami, Charlotte go at it. After that, Phoenix and Portland hit the deck for the nightcap. Raps and Cavs, they tip off Saturday to begin round 1 action. To baseball, Jays Brewers kick off a 3-game series. Jays 6-9, 4th in the AL East. Milwaukee 3rd in the NL Central at 8-7. Kevin Gausman to the bump for Toronto. Jacob Mizorowski on the other side. First pitch at 5:40. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Financial support deeply affects residents at Capital Care, whether it's a one-time donation or monthly contribution. Every penny counts. Find out how you can donate at capitalcarefoundation.net. More conversation here on EST Afternoons. Following the break, I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Darren Dreger.
Rasmus Dahlin is interesting to me. High on my list. Not quite sure I'm there yet, but he'd definitely be in my top 5. Can't look past the play of Zach Werenski. Matthew Schaefer and what he's done for the New York Islanders. It's a pretty big ask to throw him into that mix of 5. Bouchard in there, yes.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The Blue Jays are back for their 50th season. Whether you're swinging for the fences or tackling backyard spring projects, get the space you need with Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free today. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details.
River Cree Resort and Casino proudly presents Revisiting Creedence. May 15th, the Creedence tribute you don't want to miss. Get ready for a powerhouse performance as the magic of Creedence lives on, delivering the iconic hits with unmatched pedigree, musicianship, and pure rock and roll energy. Don't miss a night of classic rock done right. Revisiting Creedence, May 15th at River Cree Resort and Casino. Must be 18 plus. Get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Goodwill is
one shopper, finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket, a deal, one donor, letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant,
learning,
trying,
building skills,
building confidence,
building a future.
One purchase, one donation,
one job, one choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one, the power of one, the power of one, the power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
Hockey on one screen, basketball on the next, soccer in the corner. And yeah, we've got UFC too. There's a reason we have this many screens. Because no matter what you're watching, it deserves the big moments. We don't pick sides. We don't pick sports. We put it all on. Cold beers flying, game day eats landing, and the crowd's louder than your group chat. If it's on here. The Canadian Brew House. Our house is your house.
What is happening? Are you kidding me?
Finishing up a heater. This is like an anaconda taking down a pig.
Don't! Yeah, baby. Yeah. Help is on the way.
Rip City Step. Coob is a lover and a jiu-jitsu fighter.
Wanna be your lover.
And then he says, I don't blame her for wanting to lock down a man with so many exquisite sweaters and jackets. Wow. Hey, it's Coob. It's Joaquin. It's Hernan. EST Afternoons, Edmonton Sports Talk. Hit us up, Nasty Chat. We're almost at 50 thumbs. We got to get there if you want to hear the song that a Nasty sent us for clicks for, because we never hit 100, Joaquin. It's very rare.
I know.
It is what it is, so. If you missed the news of the day, Coob, love is in the air.
Lover, lover, lover boy. Wanna be your... Who's that?
Oh, I know that song. What is it? Wanna be
Billy Ocean.
Billy Ocean. Yeah. It's good stuff, man.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me. No more.
Karaoke time?
Oh, Coop's going to come in now with nothing but love songs.
Oh, yeah.
Like slow ballads.
Yeah.
Boys to
all
men.
50s, 60s stuff.
Hey, we do have Smokey Robinson, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, we do.
I think we do.
All right. Question of the day. Joaquin, there's 6 new teams in the playoffs this year. Can you boys name them?
Philly.
Yes.
Anaheim.
Yes.
Mammoth.
Yes.
Sabres.
Sabres.
And Pittsburgh.
Yeah. And one more. The home of Reggie Ledlund.
Reggie
Boston.
Ledlund.
Boston.
Oh, yeah, Boston.
Let him in.
Lemon.
They called him
Lemmer?
Reggie Lemelin. They
Reg.
called him in Boston. They called him Reggie Let him in.
He had wicked pads, I remember.
Oh, he had those big Aeroflex things.
The big ones, yeah. All right, so 6 new teams in the playoffs this year. The Flyers, the Pens, the Sabres, the Bruins, the Mammoth, and the Ducks. I'm going to ask everybody that's watching and listening, and you two in here. Of those 6 teams, who's going the furthest in the NHL playoffs?
Ooh. That's...
I am going to say... Well, let's just be safe. All right, let's be safe. Well, Sabres.
See, I'm taking the whoever's playing the Sabres first round upset.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you think they make it after all this time?
Yeah.
They get that excited. They're going to have beer sabers everywhere at what, KeyBank Arena?
I'll say
and
this.
they're just going to get rolled.
I think the Bruins can do. I think the Bruins are going to go a little bit further than expected.
Well, as it stands right now, right? It's
You're asking
Buffalo against Boston.
Can I change my answer?
No.
I think Sidney Crosby and the Pens are going to go the furthest.
Really?
What about
Stuart Skinner?
Crosby and imagine that if Stewie Skins goes up against the Edmonton Oilers, if the Oilers make it. What's your prediction for Stanley Cup final? Or do you want to say it because people, Big U could probably start crying or something like that?
Can we wait till Friday?
Oh.
Why?
When we know all the matchups.
Yeah.
We know the matchups.
We have 3 confirmed matchups. We have Minnesota, Dallas. We have Montreal, Tampa Bay. And we have Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. So my team that's new in the playoffs is the Pens. Yours is the Sabres. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And Coob, who do you have?
Oh, man. I want to say Sabres, but yeah, that's the easiest pick, man. Like, I don't know if I think a lot about the Pens and Flyers. I think the team lowest on the list would be the Flyers for me.
Well, the Ducks.
Yeah, the Ducks. I don't know. Just the way things are shaking up. I feel like they
How many
could.
Stanley Cup rings do the Ducks have?
1.
Yeah.
Just one?
Yeah.
Corey Perry.
Who?
What do you mean?
No, like on the
2007?
team that have won before.
Oh, I don't think any.
No, they've got one for
Oh, John Carlson.
John Carl and what's his face? Kreider. No. Who was I thinking of? Oh no, Killorn.
Killorn. Yeah,
Alex Killorn.
Is that 2? That it?
Mikael
that's
Granlund. Yeah.
I think it's 2, and then Quenneville, of course. But,
Quenneville, yeah.
it's not a lot of experience, right? That helps. That really helps.
And again, when we say going far, this could mean second round.
Yeah. I mean,
a lot of these teams might not make it to the second round. So
I think who would be your sentimental favorite to get to the Cup final this year? Because kind of like I've been cheering for Kulak. I've loved him as a player. He's gone to the finals so many times. I'm thinking, man, it would be cool to see Kulak win, right? Because he went with the Habs. He's been with the whatever. And then part of me kind of wants to see Corey Perry win just because he just keeps going to the finals and losing all the time.
I have Corey Perry as a soft spot. Crosby and Skinner.
I know that. Crosby and Stewie Skins too. Which is the top sentimental favorite for you? I'm asking you.
I think depends.
You want to see
I love Crosby, and I want Skinner to stick it to everybody that wanted him out of town.
So you're saying Pens win in Edmonton, and Crosby grabs the cup and gives it to Stewie Skins?
Who wins the Conn
Can't
Smythe?
believe that.
And then Skinner gives the double bird to everybody. While he skates up. Oh, that's amazing.
All time.
So
I hope Kulak too. I love Kulak.
Yeah, I love him too.
I have a soft
So good.
spot. I don't know why, Joaquin, for Minnesota.
Do you?
Really?
I like Kaprizov. I like Boldy. I like Quinn Hughes.
I don't like Minnesota.
No love for Montreal?
No.
That's the first pick for me.
I mean, I would love to see a finals in Montreal in that would be amazing.
Yeah. And I like their team because they're young.
And they're exciting.
Yeah. I like Ottawa too.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. I like Ottawa. Interesting. Did you also know, guys, that this is the first time ever in the history of the NHL that the Islanders, Rangers, and Devils all missed the playoffs in the same year?
Oh, all New York teams, huh?
It's
like
never
the Jets.
happened before.
That's insane to think. Because, at least one of those teams were good when the others weren't, obviously. You got to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Man. You think it would
Who's
happen
the biggest
at least a couple
disappointment out of all those teams?
Ooh.
It's got to be
Well,
New
the
Jersey,
Rangers
right?
got
Gotta be the
bad
Devils.
last year, too.
Has to be the Devils.
Well, and how about Islanders firing their coach?
That didn't work.
That didn't work.
Yeah.
And the Rangers are a complete mess. Until they get Drury out of there, they're not going to be better. That's my take. That's my take. Right in the Pine says, I may have to stop watching the afternoons on that take. Oh, come on. It's all in good fun. Who's your sentimental? That could be the other question.
I mean, of course, Connor McDavid's a sentimental favorite.
Yeah, but
right?
outside of the Oilers.
But outside, we're going outside. What else? If it doesn't work out for the Oilers, who would you kind of cheer for?
Yeah, Brett Burns.
Yeah, whose bandwagon would you jump on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I might have a few teams. But depends.
There's a couple.
And I'll say this, Joaquin, the Pens and Flyers series is top 3 for me to watch. Obviously, the Oilers. I think Minnesota Dallas is going to be outstanding.
There's going to be some great hockey that first round.
Now, is there one where you look at it and you're like, I could go without? Is that like Kings Avs?
Any series with Carolina, because they're always so boring.
It's tough. It's a tough watch.
It's a tough watch.
It is a tough watch.
Yeah.
Guaranteed that third round, though, right? Can't make it past it.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Usually
I just hope the Oilers don't get LA. Ugh, please. That would be 5 times, right?
Yeah.
In a row?
It would be 5 times in a row. It would be, they just need a change.
5 times a charm.
5 times.
Make it a rivalry this time.
Okay, let's get to highlights. I'm just going to show the 5 goals in the shootout, Joaquin. I thought they were all fantastic.
Oh, gosh.
And it's very rare that you see 5 out of 6 shooters all score and all great goals. Ingram was pissed.
Yeah.
He didn't stop one. And he was brilliant in the game.
Yeah.
But, sorry.
So one shootout, the shootout came up. I went to the game with my dad, and I sat there and said, Dad, the shooters are going to go 6 for 6. Like, watch this amazing goaltending performance in overtime and the third period, all the saves on both sides. Probably the best goaltending performance I've seen in person. And then I'm like, watch everyone shoot and score this time.
Even Wedgwood on the Nuge goal, he kind of went like that, oh, he got me. This bugger.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, cool. Let's roll it. So we don't have Roslovic because he missed. I still don't mind the move Roslovic
It was a great move.
Yeah.
Just, I broke it down on...
Yeah, you said you
just
needed more of a fake.
More of that, a little bit more of a bite, and then slip it.
Because you got to buy the stick.
Yeah.
Here we go. So this is Connor McDavid, the brilliant. That's just a great finish, Joaquin.
Oh, it's crazy. This one was ridiculous. I'm like, what are these guys? And Nuge.
Oh, that one was beautiful.
The stop up?
Stops up and roofs it.
Well, there's a lot of shot. The Natchez one.
That's nasty.
Actually
this one was
made
nasty
me,
too.
Yeah. It was it was unbelievable. All these 5 guys, I'm like, holy smokes, so difficult.
Well, I mean, Oilers fans were cheering. Seeing that goal. You know, like the Natchez goal, people are actually hollering.
That was a great
with that
goal.
move.
You know what? I do wish that they did have a rule where the same guy could shoot over and over again.
That's good.
Yeah, like the TJ Oshie.
Yeah.
In the Olympics.
It's just McDavid shooting for the Oilers.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
But would it be like, would he go up 3 times? You do him twice.
Which one was
drive?
better, Nuge or Natchez?
Nuge.
The goal?
Yeah.
I think
he was so
Natchez by
tight.
far.
Yeah.
And to like lift it like that, so tight inside. That's crazy.
He faked me out from the nosebleeds, Natchez.
And listen, I know people on the Nielsen show were complaining about Roslovic. Roslovic's one of the most cheeky players on the Oilers. He'd be one of my top 5 picks for a shootout. And him too, he was mad at himself. You heard
Put
him
Ike
swear
Howard
at
out there.
himself, right?
Why not?
Yeah.
Shooter.
All right. It's a good conversation. Who is your bandwagon team if the Oilers are out early?
Mm-hmm.
Who's your second team? Who will you be cheering for? Who's a sentimental?
They're not going out early. They're
not going out early, Hernan. Why would you say that? The afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out Tap 25 Restaurant, where it's 50% off the entire menu 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. Up next, we'll do some noticias, some interesting stuff. We'll have some fun, too. Have we hit 50? Oh, Kuba, I'm all over the place today.
I totally meant to remind you. I got absolutely
53
locked on in from those shootout goals. My bad.
You guys, how about we hear it on the way back?
Oh,
yeah. Let's go.
Such a tease.
Let's go. Don't go anywhere. Slam that thumbs up. We're back after the break.
All 16 teams set for the NHL playoffs. Some jostling still possible with 9 games on tap. Kings Canucks facing off tonight. LA sits wildcard 2. Out west, 89 points for them. 2 games remaining. 1 point back of Anaheim for third in the Pacific. 2 points behind Edmonton for second place and 4 points back of Vegas for first. 2 games in hand on both the Oilers and Knights. Also on tap, the Jets at Mammoth. Flyers hosting the Canadiens, while the Ducks and Wild face off. While from Ottawa, Sens captain Brady Tkachuk says he's good to go for round 1 of the playoffs following his exit in Saturday's game against the Islanders, with Tkachuk sitting out against the Devils over the weekend. After the fact as well, into the NBA pair of playing games set to go down 5:30. It all starts when Miami challenges Charlotte. After that, Phoenix and Portland hit the deck at 8 o'clock for the nightcap. The baseball, Jays Brewers begin a 3-game series. Jays 6-9, fourth in the AL East. Milwaukee third in the NL Central, 8-7. Kevin Gausman to the bump for T.O. Jacob Mizorowski on the other side. First pitch at 5:40. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated since 1993. They're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc. They're the experts you need to know. Stay tuned on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The EST Hangout.
It was an interesting interview the other day where he was asked, how come you didn't play in the tournaments the last couple of weeks on the PGA Tour to get ready for the Masters? He says, well, I really like driving my daughter to school in the morning, then I'd hop on my plane and fly to Augusta, play a practice round, and be home, fly back on my plane in time to pick my daughter up from school.
What a world, right?
Okay.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. Hi, it's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
I'm your huckleberry.
Oh, dude.
We're back here on EST Afternoon Live from the William Huff Studio. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best it can be is what they call the William Huff Advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout, 780-454-4536. It's Walk, it's Hernan, it's Coop. And Nasty sent me this song yesterday because we're always complaining that we don't get thumbs.
Mm-hmm.
We said, maybe we need a tune. Well, Coop brought it up. But maybe we need a tune. Maybe we need something to get the people going. This is what was sent to me. Let me know what you think.
It's just
dead air.
Oh, this
That was
stupid thing always disconnects, fellas. I
Right
don't
at the
know.
wrong time,
I
hey?
know. It's so annoying.
At least you know how to fix it, though.
Yeah. It's a lot quicker.
You're Mr. Fix-It.
Yeah.
Fix it, Felix.
I just have to call
Better than Wreck-It Ralph.
53 thumbs. We should get to 100 today, right?
Oh, yeah.
Joaquin?
Well, with this type of content, for sure.
Like, come on. Come on.
Surprised we don't have 1,000 right now.
Oh, okay, here we go. Nope.
No.
What the hell's going on here?
You want to
maybe 900 thumbs. Maybe not.
Oh.
1,000.
Now it's dropping down.
I had it muted, so that's my bad.
EST Afternoons. Put your ones up. Hey, show us some love. Smash the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up. Give me all the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up.
All right, what do you think?
Hey!
A little long, but
That's okay.
I can trim it. I can work with that.
Yeah.
That's good.
shout out to Pizza Boy for sending
Thank
that
you,
in.
Pizza Boy.
Yeah.
Pizza Boy.
I mean, if we don't get 100 after that.
Yeah. That I think I got an idea for our shirt, too. EST. Smash the thumbs up.
Gage and I are making a t-shirt. Putting our own money.
Can I be the model of the t-shirt?
Because Stassi said it's not in the budget.
You guys going to say overtime and use the t-shirt press?
Yeah. Well, that's what we got.
Well, you're going to be in there. Little sweatshop.
Yeah.
What do you think your girlfriend's going to be doing?
Oh, but all right. What you think of the new thumbs up banger?
That was good.
I like it.
Yeah. So I'll send it to Coop. Coop can maybe mash it up so it's a quick little
3 to 5 second thing.
Around there, less than 10 seconds, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Well, let's see how many thumbs up since this song actually hit.
900?
16.
Nice.
Wow.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Joaquin, it's time for a little noticias.
Este es su noticiero.
All right. Joaquin, so the Capitals are going to land the 2026 first rounder for Carlson now that all the seeding's done, right? The Leafs are going to get a second for Lawton as a conditional pick cemented in the NHL right now. Okay. Swiss hockey coach admits using a false COVID-19 vaccine certificate to enter China for the Olympics.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
Back in
That
20...
was the last.
Yeah.
A Swiss hockey player?
The coach.
The coach. Oh.
Says he feels really bad. Why would you, I think he got caught, though. I think they went through some documents and they realized he it was all false.
Oh, really?
So that's why he got exposed. Yeah.
Oh.
He was very against the vaccine.
Oh, was he a non-vaccinated?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Toronto Blue Jays kick off a 3-game set against the Brewers. What's your confidence level at?
Not very high.
No, me either, man. I don't know what to do with this team.
But I'll watch. I'm not jumping off. I'm sticking with this team. I mean, if anything, what is it? The AL East?
AL East.
They suck.
They all
suck. It's all good.
They all suck. Okay, listen. I know Elliot Friedman yesterday kind of backtracked his comments on Evan Bouchard, said he's doing a deep dive and didn't realize how good he had been and all that. This is the thing, though. Like what BX and Friedman said on that day, like that can't happen. You have to know the facts. Like for BX to go and say Makar on that list is the only one that PKs when that was completely false. Like these guys, for me, Elliot Friedman's the best insider in the game. He is. Okay, he looks like he has a great personality. Looks like everybody likes him. He's a great guy. Bieksa, to me, became one of my favorite analysts. But with takes like that, it's like, how can you sit there and trust him after when they make takes like that? Not only that, this fellow, Jason Bukala, I've never heard of him. And that's no disrespect. I just never have. He was on the Fan 590 Sportsnet show that runs here at 4 o'clock. And again, he got torched because he's talking about Evan Bouchard for the North. He goes, well, it can't just be all offense. Said he didn't kill penalties. Said he didn't play against the other team's top player. That's all false. If you're going on a show and they're asking you about a player outside of your market and you don't know, how about you just say, hey, guys, outside of his stats, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because, and this is what pisses me off, Joaquin. A lot of these people vote.
Oh.
So if this gentleman votes and he's seen Evan Bouchard play 3 times, how can you vote? I think there has to be a criteria. If you're voting for the Hart for the trophy, you got to watch. You got to watch more than whatever games you're watching, because clearly this gentleman has never watched the Oilers play or Evan Bouchard.
Look, you want my take on voting?
Yes.
All these guys, all the sports writers that have these votes, I think you should be able to at least be able to skate or shoot a puck or do something. Like, I think if you really want to find out who the best defenseman is you have the players vote on it.
Yes, I agree.
They know who is the best. They know who's the toughest to play against, who's having a good season, and you'll get a complete, well, if it's a private thing, I think you would get a complete unbiased vote and see who actually the players think who the best is. And those are the guys going up against these guys every single night. So
that's what I mean.
You can't have a guy, again, and it's not their fault that they live on the East Coast and maybe they don't want to stay up till 10:30 at night to watch Evan Bouchard, and then they just watch the goals against. Not unlike when goalies play, all you see is goals going in on them. And because even now, when you hear guys out East talk about Edmonton, they think, well, are they going to ever do something about goaltending? If you've watched Edmonton Oilers over the past 2 months and watched Connor Ingram play, the Oilers, that is one area that they do not have to worry about right now from his play. He's been outstanding. So when guys say that, I'm like, okay, that guy's not watching as much as at least Edmonton Oiler games at this point. What? So get the players to vote on it.
Yeah. How can you vote? Like, okay, say I was a voter and I'm here in Edmonton and I've seen Evan Bouchard play every damn game this season, okay? And this is the thing. The Norris is for this season. It's not who's the best player in the NHL is, the best defenseman, because that's Cale Makar. He hasn't been the best defenseman this year. It's plain and simple, okay? He's still been really good, but there's been guys that have been better. It's a very good crop of good NHL defensemen this year up for the Norris. But imagine if they asked me about Rasmus Dahlin, who I've watched 3 times, Joaquin. The 2 games against Edmonton and that crazy game against Tampa Bay. I can't sit here and say he's the best defenseman or the worst defenseman because I've watched him 3 times.
I see, and then I was swayed a little bit because who was talking about him? Chris Pronger.
Yes.
Like one of the greatest defensemen of all time. And he mentioned not his point totals, none of this, but his ability to play against the other team's top players. Because he's watched it, right? Mm-hmm. He's watched it. So, yeah, man, that's I get it. Like, I made a mistake the other day. I said the Oilers should be throwing out maybe an offer sheet, Dylan Holloway. I just kind of, whatever, right? But I didn't look at the Oilers situation. They I don't think they're able to actually use an offer sheet for Dylan Holloway at this point, right? Because they don't have their own picks. They're all gone, so they're unable to do it. But yeah, these are people just going off whatever they hear someone else has said, right?
Yeah.
It's not unlike what I just did with Rasmus Dahlin. We're like, oh, okay, well maybe it does make sense that he could be in the conversation.
I can't argue Elliot Friedman because I don't know if Elliot Friedman's watched him 4 times, 20 times, 40 times. He might have a better understanding of what Rasmus Dahlin. For me, on the surface, it looks like they're just picking him because Buffalo's in the playoffs. Because I have a hard time. Yeah, I have a hard time believing though that you're watching him that much to make that decision. Now, in fairness, Joaquin, a lot of these writers that vote, like Dennis Bernstein told me on Friday, he takes it very seriously because he's part of history. He goes, I have my charts. I do everything the way I'm not biased. So there is writers that do, because it takes 1 minute to go a natural stat trick or whatever site you want to see how many PK minutes, who he plays up against, who his partners are. You can find everything online. If instead of going on air and doing shows and talking at it, you know what. And listen, I don't care if Bouchard wins the North. I think it'd be a cool story.
Yeah.
If he loses, I'm not going to be upset about it. But it's just now all these false narratives of highlights when he has his blunders are bogus. Like like you said, we always say, show your work. So show your work for some of these people that are voting, and people are going on shows, national shows, and talking out of their butts because what that gentleman said yesterday was all false, all false.
And wasn't it? I might be wrong. I could have dreamt this, but didn't I think it was Connor McDavid years ago?
Yeah,
talking about the Hart Trophy. And what's the one that the players, is it the Lester B. Pearson? What's the trophy that
Ted Lindsay.
Ted Lindsay. That's the players' MVP one.
Yeah.
And he said it. He goes, I put way more into the Ted Lindsay than I do the Hart at this point with writers voting, which is too bad because the Hart Trophy it's an iconic trophy. Like we've all seen all the greats standing there with that thing, right?
Exactly.
But
Bouchard, is he perfect at defense? No, but he's not terrible. I've seen far worse. And I get it. It's the blunders that may cost him, but he has 92 points or what is he at now? 93? 92 points. You can't just ignore that. You can't ignore the facts because you live out east and you don't watch the Oilers. Okay?
And is all his underlying numbers, when you look at them, with the 10-point or 11-point lead now, I think, in defensive scoring, puts him to the front, man.
Oh, yeah. So we'll see what happens.
It would be great to have the players actually vote and see what they say.
I think that's the best way because, like you said, Joaquin, they play against these guys.
Yes.
They battle them. Now, there might be some bias from players too. Sure, 100%. But at least it's more accurate. At least these guys know exactly who they're voting for. Right? Because Bouchard's going to lose votes because people don't watch him and all they hear is the narratives that he's bad defensively.
And it's going to be a little skewed too in that case because the guys out east, if you go up against Kucherov more times, then you only go up against McDavid twice.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to go, well, I play more against Kucherov, obviously, I think, but I just think you would have it would be a much better system if you just had the players vote on it.
Yeah, and stop bringing up years past. Because we're talking about the Norris for this year, and a lot of these writers and a lot of these people that get to vote on this are like, well, he's been bad in the past. Well, if you're looking at that, Bouchard is one of the best playoff performers we've seen as of late. But you can't, and I agree with that. You can't. And you also can't ignore Bouchard's October. That's not how it's done, all right? You have to, from October to April is when the season is, and everything has to be considered.
What was the worst kind of... Wasn't there someone who got voted up... Who was that? Oh, no, it was the Hall of Fame. It was it Belichick, right? They didn't vote...
They didn't vote him in. He's not
the first
ballot.
They didn't vote him in because guys were, someone else will do it. So, yeah, it's like that.
Or like voter fatigue, or you're mad at him because he won so much. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's so ridiculous. All right, that does it for hour one here. Fun first hour. Coming up next, we're going to head to the nation's capital, talk some Sens. They're back in the playoffs. Still don't know their opponent because them and Boston have one game each. Boston loses tonight. Ottawa wins tomorrow. They'll get the first wild card spot. Our good buddy Brandon Pillar from the Locked On Senators podcast joins us next. Like always, hit us up, River Korean Box 780-218-9999. Hit us up on the Nasty Chat and slam that thumbs up. We'll play that song once again in the second hour. And like always, portion of this hour brought to you by Lamley's, built for the job, made with quality craftsmanship and designed for job protection with cowboy-worthy durability. Lamley's workwear combines safety with all-day comfort, featuring brands like Ariat Work and Wrangler rigs, designed to withstand tough conditions and deliver performance across every job. Visit lamleys.com/work to see how Lamley's can make your work day better.
LAMMLES.
We're back with hour 2 here on EST Afternoons.
I thought I was going to have to do that for a second. LAMMLES.
Isn't that part of the fabric of Leon Draisaitl, is that he's a bit of a warrior? It would just be hard to think that he would miss game 1. Do you think, Reed, that the opponent for the Oilers in the first round will make any changes to his timeline?
I think if he can play, he's got to play.
I just wonder if he's going to be fully healed.
Well, he may not be, but when he's comfortable to play, he's going to have to play.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget, open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
River Cree Resort and Casino proudly presents Revisiting Credence. May 15th, the Credence tribute you don't want to miss. Get ready for a powerhouse performance as the magic of Credence lives on, delivering the iconic hits with unmatched pedigree, musicianship, and pure rock and roll energy. Don't miss a night of classic rock done right. Revisiting Credence, May 15th at River Cree Resort and Casino. Must be 18 plus. Get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. Had a good day? It's time for happy hour. Bad day? Oof, happy hour. Boss said great job? Happy hour. Boss said let's circle back? Ugh, definitely happy hour. Got a promotion? Happy hour. Spilled coffee on your shirt 5 minutes after getting dressed? Ugh, happy hour. So whether you're celebrating or recovering, our happy hour starts at just $3.99. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
Nine games in the NHL tonight. LA, Vancouver, they hit the ice. Game second. Wild card currently with 89 points, 2 games remaining. 1 point back of Anaheim for third in the Pacific Division. 2 points behind Edmonton for second and 4 points back of Vegas for first. 2 games in hand on both the Oilers and Golden Knights. Elsewhere, the Jets face off against the Mammoth Flyers. They play host to the Canadiens while Anaheim visits Minnesota. And from Ottawa, Sens captain Brady Tkachuk says he will be good to go for round 1 of the playoffs following his exit in Saturday's game against the Islanders. Senators, their opponent, yet to be determined for round 1. To the NBA, a pair of play-in games set to go down tonight. 5:30 tip-off. Miami and Charlotte go at it. After that, Phoenix and Portland hit the deck for 8 o'clock. And to baseball, Jays Brewers kick off a 3-game series. Jays 6 and 9, 4th in the AL East. Milwaukee 3rd in the NL Central, 8 and 7. Their record. Kevin Gausman on the bump for Toronto. Jacob Mizorowski on the other side. First pitch at 5:40. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. You're tuned in to EST Afternoons on Edmonton Sports Talk.
How rude.
Back here on EST Afternoons, Hour 2. Oilers coming off a 2-1 shootout loss last night. One more game to go in the regular season, Joaquin. Wow. And that's Vancouver on Thursday. And they need some help today in the scoreboard. Need the Canucks to beat the Kings and need the Wild to beat the Ducks. So we'll wait and see on that. All our guests are brought to you by Old Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years, whether it's a game day or a snowstorm. We work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. It's Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, Zach Kubish, EST Afternoons. Reminder, the Reed Wilkins Show with Reed and Jay Milne is live on location today from the Edmonton Sports Talk Bids for Kids, which is presented by GS Construction. It's down at good old The Bell in Scona. If you're going down there, we'll see you there. It should be a fun event. Hot Stove with Dustin Nielsen, Gene Principe, Mark Connolly, and Reed Wilkins.
Mark Connolly is a nasty at these things. So it's weird hearing him for years.
Yeah.
He's really quite droll and dry and funny. So it'll be a good night.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. All right, we're going to head to the nation's capital right now. The Sens are back in the playoffs, and our good buddy from Locked On Sens podcast, Brandon Pillar, joins us now. Brandon, I'm going to throw some stats at you, my friend. Back on January 12th, the Red Wings sat atop of the division with 60 points. The Senators were 15 points behind them, Joaquin. And now the Red Wings are out and the Sens are in. What do you got to say about that, Brandon?
That is a stat we know very well here as Sens fans, especially when it came down to on Saturday, the Detroit Red Wings had a chance to keep their playoff hopes alive and make it a little tougher on the Sens if they could beat the Devils. And it was another collapse by that team. And I mean, you feel for the Red Wings fans as a Senators fan who was stuck in a playoff drought for a while. They now hold the longest active playoff drought since Buffalo got in. So you feel for them a little bit, but not too much. We don't feel too bad over here. Let's make that clear, though.
Brandon, I think it was before the kind of Olympic break, Ottawa Senators found themselves out of the playoffs, but their underlying metrics looked really good. Has that kind of kept going throughout this, and one of the reasons why they're able to lock down a playoff spot so far?
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, a lot of credit needs to go to Travis Green, the coaching staff, and the players for continuing to buy into what he's trying to sell to them, even when the results weren't there. But I mean, if you don't get goaltending, you can't do much. And that was the Ottawa Senators issue, right? Linus Ullmark took a leave of absence. Their young guy, Levi Merlainen, was asked to do way too much. And things just weren't going their way. They bring in James Reimer, a veteran who hadn't played a single NHL game all season. His only games played was the Spengler Cup, but he was able to provide some stability. And then Linus Ullmark came back and was able to really kind of turn things around based on what was happening earlier in the season. But the Senators, they just kept playing that smart, structured, defensive game. And when they're healthy and they're playing that style, they found a lot of ways to have success. And with the goaltending good, the penalty killing good, the power play being streaky, but they're finding ways to score. This team really is pretty good all around.
Yeah, and they lost Sanderson. They lost. We were talking about it with Shabbat, and then he came back a lot quicker than we thought for sure. So, Brandon, looking at the playoff picture, I mean, we're still. Why am I? Hold on, Brandon. I apologize. So they need a Boston loss tonight. Oh, did we lose Brandon? We did. Coob.
No, he's back.
Oh, there you go. Brandon, you're back.
All
right. So needing a Boston loss tonight, the Sens have to take care of business tomorrow against the Leafs. Boston wins tonight. It's pretty much all she wrote. But do you see a better matchup here, whether they're wild card 1 or 2 for you, Brandon, with this Ottawa team?
All right, so I want to be very careful how I phrase this because I don't want we want Florida happening that happened to the Toronto Maple Leafs. So I've been very clear to word this as this might be a better matchup for the Sens, or the Sens match up better against this team. Because look, either way you slice it, guys, you're either going up against a division champion Buffalo Sabres, who are an absolute wagon, or you're going up against a conference champion in the Carolina Hurricanes. So it's not like the Ottawa Senators are exactly picking from the runts of the litter here in the Eastern Conference. Both are very good teams. But I think when you look at it, there's a couple reasons why I would say the Ottawa Senators match up better against the Buffalo Sabres. I think first, it's not everything, but it is something. There's a lot of guys on that team that haven't experienced the Stanley Cup playoffs before. And the Ottawa Senators went through this just last year, right? Like a lot of our core guys, this was their first opportunity at the postseason. And it showed in game one, a 6-2 loss to the Toronto Maple Leafs, a team that, say what you want about them, but they'd made the playoffs for consecutive years, and a lot of their core had been together and they've experienced this. So you might get off to a bit of a better jump on an inexperienced postseason team in Buffalo. When you look at the Buffalo Sabres, their 5-on-5 numbers, not nearly as good as the Carolina Hurricanes, or as the Ottawa Senators for that matter. Like that's where the Sens and Hurricanes actually play style are very similar teams in how they go about business. And I think if you're Ottawa, you don't really want to, or you might not like your chances as much going up against a team that plays that similar style of game to you. So it's not like I'm stoked if the Ottawa Senators get Buffalo and I'm like, oh man, this is going to be easy or way easier, or I love this. But I do think there are a couple small things where you can point to and say, hey, this might be better for the Ottawa Senators than going up against the Carolina Hurricanes.
Brandon, Brady Tkachuk says he gotten a hit and lost vision. Kind of scary to hear these words. Everything okay with the Sens captain right now?
Yeah, I mean, as far as we know, and yeah, definitely a scary incident. Like he kind of got hit awkwardly up high, and then he gets a little woozy, and he said later that he lost his vision for a little bit there. Yeah. So you don't really know what's going on. They haven't really been clear on a diagnosis of what happened, but Travis Green did say today, and Brady said that he could play Wednesday, the final game of the regular season up against the Toronto Maple Leafs, and he did confirm he will be ready for playoffs. So no major concern there.
Well, I mean, he had to follow his brother around for the past 2 years. Is Matthew going to be in the building and follow it and reciprocating this brotherly love a little bit this season?
I mean, I sure hope so. Oh my God. Like if I don't see Matthew Tkachuk with 2 beers in hand, 2 beers in the back of each of his pockets, running up and down the aisles of the Canadian Tire Center, I'm going to be disappointed. Now, he does have a built-in excuse. He did just have a kid. So I have a feeling we might get the, couldn't make it. Just got a kid, got to stay home. But I mean, if you're Brady, you got to hope that he's there. And Brady Tkachuk has been there for all of his postseason experiences. They got the podcast now. Yeah. So what better way to make content than follow Brady through the playoffs? First, check out Locked On Sens for that post-game coverage before you go check out their podcast. But it'll be fun to follow along and see how they try to reciprocate the little brother love in the playoffs this time.
I'm sure Walt will make up for it, though, if that be the case.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, although Walt on the podcast has certainly mixed things up for Sens fans.
On the road. Hey, maybe just on the road.
He was talking about Florida. Make sure everybody knows he was talking about Florida.
Brandon Biller from Locked On Sens joining us here on EST Afternoons. They've booked their ticket to the playoffs. They're just waiting to see if they'll be wild card 1 or 2. Brandon, who's the MVP of the Sens this season?
That's a good question. It's tough because a lot of their big players got hurt this year. Like you could look at Brady Tkachuk, who's having a great year, 59 points in 60 games. He's been a much better playmaker. Jake Sanderson is kind of embodies what this team wants to do, playing a good defensive game. But, I'll go with Tim Stützle because he played 80 games. They let him rest the last game. He's got 83 points, 34 goals, 49 assists. Like, he was a bit of a streaky player, but this team relies on him to put up points. And last season, he didn't get as much shots, as much goals as he wanted. And fans and even the coaching staff were telling him, like, Timmy, we know you're a great playmaker, but you got to shoot the puck more. You got to be a little selfish because you got a great shot too. And teams are checking the game notes when you're on a 2-on-1. They don't even bother trying to take away the shot because they know you're going to try to force that pass through. You got to have different options. You got to utilize that shot that you have. And he's done a much better job of that. And that's had a lot of success for the Sens. He scored some big goals for this team. So I think just because he's been the most consistent and available player, I'd probably go with Timmy as the MVP this year.
And, Linus Ullmark up and down this season, like you mentioned earlier, he stepped away from the team earlier on. For the Ottawa Senators, are they going to go as far as Linus Ullmark takes them?
I think so. I would say their X factor player for the playoffs is going to be Linus Ullmark. And look, when the Ottawa Senators acquired Linus Ullmark, this was when they were in a playoff drought for 7 seasons. And everyone kind of pointed, hey, his numbers are great in the regular season, but not so great in the playoffs. And at that time, we're going, who cares? If he gets us to the playoffs, doesn't matter how he's going to play. Now we're in the second year of playoffs back-to-back. And now actually we're starting to look at those numbers and we're just saying, hey, this might be an issue. But he's been really hot lately. He's done a lot better job of tracking the puck. That was one of his biggest weaknesses throughout the season, not tracking the puck, not getting rebounds, allowing untimely goals that just put his team down in moments when they need a big save. But he's come up with those big saves. He's tracking rebounds. He's covering the puck. He's looking a lot more calm, cool, and collected in the crease. So unless it's just a thing where he kind of mentally, when he gets to the playoffs, it's just too much for him and he can't compose himself, I have no reason to believe that if he keeps continuing playing like this, he's going to be able to really help this team win some games.
Yeah, and how much is Ottawa enjoying the Leafs' demise this season? The mess that are the Toronto Maple. I know you guys are enjoying it.
And put the cherry on top, tomorrow's game 82 of the season, is up against the Toronto Maple Leafs at the Canadian Tire Center. And man, is it a beautiful thing to have a meaningless game in April up against the Toronto Maple Leafs when it's meaningless because you made the playoffs and they didn't this year. So that's always nice to see. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens over there, but certainly glad not to be seeing them in round one, as they're kind of the Sens playoff demon throughout these two franchises' history. The Battle of Ontario is fun, and they've gone back and forth in the regular season, but you can't deny they've had the Sens number in the playoffs, so it's good not to have to deal with that.
You have a favorite in the East to go to the finals, Brandon? Outside of Ottawa, of course.
Okay, I was going to give you a sell job on the Ottawa Senators, but I guess I'll go in a different direction here. I mean, look, the Carolina Hurricanes are a really good team, guys. And I know that's everyone's kind of dark horse team to make it, and they always do well, but they just can't get over that hump. But when you look at the analytics, and again, I mean, this is kind of endearing to Ottawa because they have similar play style and analytics, but they're just so good 5-on-5. Rod Brindamore is an excellent coach. They really did a good job bringing in some new guys on the back end. Like you look at Keandre Miller, Sean Walker, like those guys do a really good job shutting things down. They brought in some depth scoring, or not even depth scoring, top 6 scoring in Nikolai Ehlers. He's been really good for them, providing what they need. So that's a team where if you're playing them in round one, which it looks like is the most likely chance for the Ottawa Senators, that's going to be a tough matchup. But I mean, if you could knock them down early, you feel pretty good about yourself going up against some of these other teams. So I would probably go Carolina, or Tampa Bay is another team that I'm looking at with a lot of ideas that they could make a run here. So those would be my top 2 teams in the East.
Well, Brandon,
outside of Ottawa.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing some playoff hockey this weekend. It's going to be a great time. Enjoy round one. I'm sure we'll chat again once the Sens get into the second round.
Yep, and we'll see you guys in the Stanley Cup Finals in June.
Let's go.
Perfect.
Love it. Brandon Pillar from Locked On Senators. Yeah, it's going to be so Buffalo or Carolina. I mean, it is a tough choice. I'd go Buffalo.
I'd go Carolina, to tell you the truth.
Really?
Yeah.
Something about Carolina you can't trust.
Well, no, it's just they're extreme underdogs in that situation. And the pressure and the answering of questions of a team that plays in a non-hockey market playing against a Canadian team all of a sudden. So you're Ottawa and your press corps goes down there and you can manage to get a game.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, all these guys that get 2 questions, now we're getting all these questions. Are you guys, what's going to happen here? Oh, the Ottawa Senators, how are you losing to them? How do you get over this hump? And so then the pressure starts building a way more.
Yeah.
That's
a good point.
On the Hurricanes, where they haven't had to answer any of these questions before.
No, that's a good point. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully Brady Tkachuk's those issues. That's scary, man.
That is scary.
Very scary. But Cousins had a good year. Batherson, Stutzel's a hell of a player. Their back end is good. Linus Ullmark, if you get the good Linus Ullmark, he can take you places. So, and then shout out to Travis Green, man. He's done a wonderful job there with this team. They were 15 points out. Or 15 points back of the Detroit Red Wings on January 12th, which is unreal that they're out. And the Ottawa Senators that day were second last in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
Second last. I like to go back to Ottawa shows on that day and see what they were talking
about. Oh, my gosh. Well, I remember we were talking, like, what happened? What's up with Ottawa? How are they this? I think I actually said the words, how are they this bad? Because they're not a bad, like, you look at their players, they got really good players.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They're big, strong, fast.
Portion of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brew House. Turn up the heat this April at the CBH with our wing flavor of the month, spicy sriracha maple bacon. Sweet and spicy sriracha maple bacon saucy wings for the perfect balance of heat, sweetness, and savory flavor. Get them only for a limited time at the Canadian Brew House. On the other side of the break, we'll continue with some noticias. We'll talk some other sports as well. We're 16 away from 100. We hit 100. We'll play the thumbs up song that was provided to us by Pizza Boy. 16 thumbs, Nasty Chat, River Korean Box 780-218-9999. We're back after a Coob update and a quick break.
Total of 9 games in the NHL today. LA, Vancouver hit the ice. Kings sit in wildcard 2. 89 points for them. 2 games remaining. They're 1 point back of Anaheim for third in the Pacific. 2 points behind Edmonton for second place. And 4 points back of the leading Vegas Golden Knights. 2 games in hand on both the Oilers and Knights. Elsewhere, it's the Jets at Mammoth. Flyers hosting the Canadiens while Anaheim visits Minnesota from Ottawa. Senators captain Brady Tkachuk says he'll be good to go for round 1 of the playoffs following his exit in Saturday's game against the Islanders. Their round 1 opponent is yet to be determined. To the NBA pair of play-in games set to go tonight, 5:30 tip-off. The Heat and Hornets go at it. After that, the Suns and Trailblazers hit the deck for the nightcap at 8 o'clock. To baseball, Toronto and Milwaukee kick off a 3-game series. Jays 6-9, 4th in the AL East. Milwaukee 3rd in the NL Central at 8-7. Kevin Gausman to the bump for Toronto. Jacob Mizorowski on the other side for Milwaukee. First pitch at 5:40. EST Afternoons returns following the break here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
Worksite ready, Western tough. Lamley's Workwear is calling all tradespeople, oil and gas crews, construction workers, farmers, and hard-working Canadians. Built for the job with quality craftsmanship, job site protection, and cowboy-worthy durability. Trusted brands like Ariat Work and Wrangler Rigs, designed for performance and all-day comfort on the toughest sites. No matter the season, Lamley's has the workwear you need. Shop the full range now at lamleys.com/work.
LAMMLES.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
Goodwill is
one shopper, finding something I never knew I needed.
A jacket. A deal. One donor. Letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant.
Learning.
Trying.
Building skills.
Building confidence.
Building a future.
One purchase. One donation.
One job. One choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one. The power of one. The power of one.
The power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
River Cree Resort and Casino proudly presents Revisiting Credence. May 15th, the Credence tribute you don't want to miss. Get ready for a powerhouse performance as the magic of Credence lives on, delivering the iconic hits with unmatched pedigree, musicianship, and pure rock and roll energy. Don't miss a night of classic rock done right. Revisiting Credence, May 15th at River Cree Resort and Casino. Must be 18 plus. Get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
Oh, dude.
We're back here on EST Afternoons, Edmonton Sports Talk, live from the William Huff Studios. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, and Coop, Zachariah. We needed 14 thumbs up to play the thumbs up song. Guess how much we need now? 14.
Well, still.
Yeah. Thanks for supporting, guys. Appreciate you.
Whatever.
And a reminder, Reed Wilkins, J. Mill will be live on location for the Reed Wilkins Show. They'll be at the Edmonton Sports Talk Bids for Kids event presented by GS Construction. It's down at the Bell in Scona. If you're going down there, we'll see you there. Doors open at 5. Event gets going at 6 o'clock. Reed Wilkins is going to be there as well. Coop's going, YouTube Trev's going, Tommy Cazzola's going, and I'll be down there as well. So it's going to be a fun event. So look forward to seeing all of you down there. It's going to be great. As we say hello to the Winnipeggers, the Hustlerites, the WSTers.
We got Hus on the show tomorrow.
Well, I got to confirm.
Oh.
Yeah. It's playing hard to get.
Hard to want.
It's playing hard to get, man. I asked him live on air, and he said, we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, some disturbing news. Well, it's not disturbing, but it's sad news. Diana Rossini, the reporter from The Athletic that was caught with Mike Variable. Yeah. She resigned from The Athletic today.
Really?
Yeah.
What a joke.
Yeah, it's personal life, man. That shouldn't affect. And she does great work. She's one of the best. It's too bad. Because the Patriots coach is not going to lose his job or resign.
So dumb.
Very dumb.
Yeah, I was listening to a sports broadcast about it, and guys were going, at these things, there are reporters hanging out with NFL coaches, going to bars, getting just plastered.
Yeah.
You know, and what they do on their off time, who cares?
Shouldn't matter.
Shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Shouldn't matter one bit. That's
too bad. I'm sure someone's going to pick her up because she's very talented, and she should be working. She should. NBA play-in tournament starts today. Miami in Charlotte, and then the Trailblazers take on the Suns tomorrow. It'll be Orlando and Philadelphia, and Golden State, LA Clippers. The Toronto Raptors will take on the Cleveland Cavaliers in round 1. My friend.
Have you watched the? I forget what it's called on Netflix. The Untold Stories of the Jail.
No,
Blazers.
I think it comes out this week.
Does it?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
So that's when I was playing in Portland with those guys.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for this.
It's going to be really, really good. I saw the Lamar Odom one.
How was it?
He's a bit of a D word.
Is he?
Even now, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's still good, but he's a little full of himself.
I also want to watch Untold Chessmates is another one.
I saw that one.
Was it good?
It's good because they think this guy cheated.
Oh, yeah.
They think he cheated. And the guy, the number one in the world, is such a little... I'm sorry, but he was a baby because he lost.
What's his name again? Magnus.
Okay. Well, I don't want to ruin it for you because...
Well, don't ruin it.
because...
Don't ruin it. I'll watch it. Then we'll discuss.
Okay.
Stop it.
Because, like I said, it's about cheating, but it does... Yeah. Just leave it at that. It was really good. I watched it.
Yeah.
When I was sick. When I almost died.
Ugh. There'd be a documentary about that.
Hey, quickly going away from sports, the 2026 induct in Hall of Fame, Music Hall of Fame, or Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, sorry.
That's in someone's basement somewhere.
So the inductees are the following. Tell me if you agree or not. Oasis.
Oh, they were pretty big, yeah.
Very
Okay.
good. Wu-Tang Clan.
Yes.
Phil Collins.
Yes.
Joy Division / New Order.
Well, give me a song.
I love New Order.
What was the song?
Let me find one for you. Sade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who didn't make out to Sade?
Iron Maiden.
You give some of that to Coob and it'll be tonsils deep.
I'm going to be Coop. Download Sade's album tonight. Iron Maiden.
Yes.
I'm surprised Iron Maiden took this long, to be honest.
Yeah, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's a joke.
Billy Idol.
Of course.
And Luther Vandross.
Give some of that to Coob, too. Little Coobs running around in there.
So it's set for November 14th at the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles.
Wow. That's a good list.
I think it's fantastic. I think it's a fantastic list.
What's that Sade's? This is no ordinary love. Is that it?
Yeah.
No ordinary
She's fantastic, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Great music. I'm going to play you some New Order. I'm just waiting for the ads to... you'll know who they are.
Okay.
You'll know who they are.
I'm usually good with music. Oh! Yeah, I danced to this.
Oh, yeah.
Every time
I think of you.
This is a great song. Okay, turn it off before we get canceled.
Before we get blocked. That's a great tune, though, man.
Every time I see you. Here you call it? I get down on my knees and pray.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a big Wu-Tang Clan guy.
Wu-Tang!
I like the Oasis. I have to be honest. Phil Collins is a legend.
Lost his hearing because he played him. Like when what did he take over? It was, what was the name of the band?
Genesis.
When he took over from Peter Gabriel?
I think it was Peter Gabriel.
Yeah. In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins? Come on.
Oh, come on, man.
All the Miami Vice stuff.
Iron Maiden's legendary.
Run to the hills.
I'm not a big Billy Idol guy, but I get it.
Eyes Without a Face?
Yeah. What else does he have?
Moni.
Wedding Singer. Moni. That's
Come
a classic.
on.
Luther Vandross. I mean, I grew up on that. That
Did
voice.
You? Come on.
Well, I didn't grow up on it, but I heard it.
Luther Vandross. Come on.
I heard it.
It was on.
I like New Order. And you can't go wrong with Sade, man. I might watch this one because they all perform.
Do they?
Don't they perform, or a band performs their music, something like that?
You might want to just throw in the cassette and listen to that at this point, don't you?
Why?
I don't think Luther Vandross is still alive, is he?
Yeah, is he? Did he pass away?
I think he did.
Yeah, you're right. 2005. He was only 54. No, but someone will perform his music as well.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Oh, and then I saw this on the IG. Okay, no, first, PBR, you know the beer?
What, Pabst?
Pabst
Blue Ribbon?
Blue Ribbon.
Yeah.
They're getting together with Grillo's Pickles and are releasing a limited edition pickle beer. Would you try it?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, I've had pickle beer before. One sucked. But sometimes the little dill. I've had one that was interesting. Not that you would probably drink 6 of them.
Yeah.
But with Grillo pickles?
Yeah.
Huh.
I've seen that. My cousin one time I was out with him. This was years ago, and he had a jalapeno beer.
Oh, yeah, I've had that too.
I was like,
a hot
no.
beer.
Yeah, I did not like it.
Well,
I love pickles and I love beer, but I don't know if I can mix the both of them together, buddy.
I mean, it depends. It can't be, I don't know. With Pabst, it might work.
Cool. Would you have a beer that tastes like pickles?
Yes, I would, and I have. I forget the brewery though. I think it was 805 or something like that.
You just had a pickle beer that you really liked.
Yeah, man. It was the best beer at the Edmonton. What was it? The beer
the
convention.
festival.
The festival. That's where I had it. And it was the first beer I had, and it was the last stop I had as well, and it was my favorite one the entire time. It was very good. Yeah, it wasn't too dilly. You get.
I might try a little bit.
Yeah, it can't be overpowering dill.
Yeah.
Like I had the one I had was like it tasted like liquid, like I was drinking pickle juice, which I don't mind in a martini. But
I put a little bit of pickle juice in my Caesars.
Really?
Yeah. In the martini, you're supposed to put olive juice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Look good, eh?
There's who is it? Matthew McConaughey's. Is it
his book, Greenland?
No. He makes doesn't he? He has a tequila too, doesn't he? He might. But he put it in, or he made pickles or something. Yeah. But he took the pickle juice into the tequila and made a pickle-a-rita or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Rory says, my son brought me a dill pickle sour beer for Christmas 2 years ago. I have not forgiven him since.
I think I know which one he's talking about.
This one says, the Guess Who are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They write their own songs and had numerous hits. Collingwood Rob. Oh, they'll get in there. Tell Dusty and Iwanek to open up the EST wallet. Get her hired for Deanna Ruffini.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. And this one's from Krager. Hernan, you guys heard about Jessie Pierce? Yes. We did a nice tribute to her. And again, sending her family all the best. We miss her, man. She was great.
I've been thinking about her lately.
Yeah.
You know, like just awful.
That's why I live every day, man. Be happy. Treat people right. You know? And once again, condolences to the Pierce family. We definitely miss her because you know we would have had her on before this year.
Oh my gosh,
yeah, she was great. One of the best to do it. And they have a nice little tribute for her at the arena.
Do they?
For her seat.
Nice.
Yeah. It's full of stuff, and no one will sit there. So.
I just like she had built up such a big following too because I remember the first time we had her on our show.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the It was funny because I just looked at the numbers and I was like, "Holy smokes, what's with?" And I realized, well, it's because Jessie.
No, it's true. We always had
she
a
moved the
bump in
needle,
her.
man.
Yeah, man. It was awesome. Old Gil says splash of pickle juice and egg salad sandwiches is a must too. Oh, look at that.
You know, that's one thing I don't make is egg salad sandwiches.
Neither do I, and I love eggs.
Me too.
And I love egg salad. I just don't make it.
Yeah.
6 away from 100, and we can hear the new thumbs up song for EST afternoon. Okay, so I saw this on IG, and I thought it was pretty funny. So the Butter Dome here in town, it went viral after being claimed by a guy on social media, calling it the ugliest building he's ever seen.
It's not that bad.
I mean, it's the Butter Dome.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen far worse buildings.
I was just there. I drove past it a bunch of times last weekend. I'm like, the good old Butter Dome. Like when I was playing in Europe, I would train at the U of A. I used the gym there. It's different where it is now, but I loved the Butter Dome.
Yeah. It's for me, it's like when you see it, it's like that's Edmonton.
Yes.
No, could it need some upgrades on the exterior?
Nope.
Sure.
No, actually, I think they have painted it because it looked really yellow. Like more, it was faded before.
It looks a little bit better now.
Yeah, it's bright.
Coop, what are your thoughts?
I think it stands out like a sore thumb. There's another building in the city that I forget what company it is. It's an orange building, sort of on the west side, I think, over here somewhere. But it doesn't stand out like having a bright color just like that. And I get it for the U of A, and maybe because I didn't go to school there at all or really spend time near the Butter Dome or anything. I just think it is what it is. It's a Butter Dome. It looks bad.
I just think
change the colors, and they're renovating it. They are,
but I think it's a staple of Edmonton. Especially in that area. Like everybody knows what it is, right?
I'll meet you at the Butter Dome.
Yeah.
I really wish
it's like a bat signal
because the hockey has got to move out to silent ice this year, right?
All for the Golden Bears and Pandas. Yeah,
and that's too. I really wish that somehow they could just do a ton of renos in Claire Drake. Like keep it, but make it a little bigger, a little bit different.
Keep the essence of it. Yeah.
But
Don't lose that.
Don't lose that.
Yeah.
But just a nice reno, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe even a couple boxes that, I don't know. Like when I played in Sweden, they were bigger rinks. I'm not saying to do that, but some of them were like mini NHL rinks.
Yeah.
Right? So there was 2 levels and a small little box area. So it was, and a restaurant.
I love the Drake, man.
I do too.
A hot dog and a beer, some good buddies, some good hockey. It's a great time.
Hockey.
This one from Mike in Calgary. Pickle juice and potato salad too, boys.
Pickle juice and potato salad.
I don't mind that.
Yeah,
I've had potato salad with pickles in it. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What do we have for thumbs? 94. We might not be. 99. We'll see what happens. Screw it. Let's do it. Coming up this day and all that fun stuff here on EST Afternoons. Reminder, Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne coming to you live with the Reed Wilkins Show from the Bell Inn. Going up for the Edmonton Sports Log Bids for Bids event presented by GS Construction. Dustin Nielsen, Reed Wilkins will be a part of it. Gene Principe as well. We have a whole whack of guys here from EST that's going to be down at the event. My boy Evan Dom and EJ will be there, Joaquin, so I'm sure the jokes will not going to be flying. But it's going to be a fun little event on this Tuesday. If you're going down, look forward to meeting you, hanging out with you, and maybe having a beer or two with fans of and listeners and viewers of EST. All right. Afternoon Inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where you can get the prime rib special for just $21.99. It's available 7 days a week from 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Screw it. Let's do it. On the other side of the break, here we go. Here's Coop.
Ice level 9 games on tap in the NHL. Kings Canucks face off LA in Wild Card 2. Currently 89 points with 2 games remaining. 1 point back of Anaheim for third in the Pacific. 2 points behind Edmonton for second. And 4 points back of the division leaders in Vegas. 2 games in hand on both the Oilers and Knights. Around the league, the Ducks and Wild square off. The Devils dance with the Bruins while Montreal and Philly duke it out. And from Ottawa Sens, Captain Brady Tkachuk says he'll be good to go for round 1 of the playoffs following his exit in Saturday's game against the Islanders. Their round 1 opponent is yet to be determined. To the NBA, a pair of play-in games are set to go down at 5:30. Things open up. Miami, Charlotte go at it. We also have Phoenix and Portland hitting the deck at 8 o'clock for the nightcap. Over to baseball. Jays Brewers kick off a 3-game series. Jays 6-9, 4th in the AL East. Milwaukee 3rd in the NL Central, 8-7. Kevin Gausman on the bump for Toronto. Jacob Mizorowski on the other side. First pitch at 5:40. The final segment of EST Afternoons brings us back following the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
Toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
Hey Dad, I'm coming home from university.
Before they come back from school, get extra space with Sentinel Storage. Affordable and convenient storage solutions. Try 4 weeks free. Plus, students save 10% on rental. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. You finished work early? Happy hour. You finished work because you accidentally hit reply all to the entire company? Big happy hour. Your boss said, great job. Happy hour. Your boss said, per my last email. Ugh, emergency happy hour. You finally closed the big deal. Happy hour. With a huge selection of ice cold drinks and great food, the Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for whatever just happened at work. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Final segment here on EST Afternoon. It's been a fun show, boys. No Oilers tomorrow. Back on Thursday. It's the Canuckles. The Knuckleheads. What do we have for thumbs? 106. Look at that. You know what that means, boys.
Dusty doesn't beat us.
Put your ones up. Hey, show us some love. Smash the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up. Give me all the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up.
I like that part.
I like it too.
Smash the thumbs up. Pizza Boy. He did that in his home on the good old keyboard. The vocals are his.
On the Mixmaster?
Yeah, you know it, buddy.
Nice.
Just like the guys that did Alors la danse. Dum, 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 dum. That's a good song, man.
It is a good song. I was listening to a bunch of his stuff.
It's good stuff. All right, Coop. It's inside the numbers for Play Alberta. You know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Coop hit yesterday, boys.
Yeah. And did anyone else hit yesterday? Guys?
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, well, you know...
we're never wrong, though. That's rare.
No, you just are very judgy sometimes. And that's okay. I accept you for who you are.
Tippett Point.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Tippett. Went to a shootout.
I know. They were down 2-0, man.
I know.
Like, oh.
I was like, ugh. But then I saw the shot totals in the Oilers game. I was like, oh, we're fine.
Well, Coop's off the suspension list. So
Is he?
Right, yeah. I picked Connor Ingram over 25.5 saves. He had 30 saves in another fantastic quality start for him.
So that was really good. Yeah.
Yeah,
there's overtime,
just
though,
felt it,
Coop.
man.
You got lucky.
Oh, it don't matter. I think I actually needed one save in overtime for it to count. Because in game or at the arena, they took a shot away. There's 27 shots, and then they took one away. And then in the dying seconds, the last 1.3 seconds, he saved another one. And I think that got it back up to 26 or 27, and I was still on the edge of my seat. It was bad the entire time. I was just thinking, I had your voice and your head shaking in my vision, just imprinted in my mind, and I'm like, if I get this wrong, Hernan will never let me hear the end of it.
Well, we gotta keep you. We gotta hold you accountable, Coop. Now that you're in love, who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Okay. I'm off the
He's in
suspension
love.
list. I'm
He's
feeling
winning.
Love is.
I'm in
the
love
air.
with winning,
Let's
and
go.
I'm in love with using my game sense as well. So it's the Anaheim Ducks and Minnesota Wild tonight. The Minnesota Wild are plus money, plus 116, and
Quickly, Coop. But it sounds like they're sitting a lot of their players.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry, because Since the 2021-22 season, Minnesota is 13-1. They're against the Ducks.
Okay.
So,
this is the same
money line.
This is the same
He's
bet.
drunk on love and power.
This is
now.
the same bet as you two travel on the morning show, and Dusty hated it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 straight wins.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs, Coop. No one's playing. What's their lineup? Who's in the? Let's go daily face-off. Show me what this is. Let's see.
I knew that picking it, and I'm just like, I don't even care. Oh,
So
maybe
the-
I care.
The first line is Trenin, Yurov, and Tarasenko.
Who?
The second line is Hunter Height, Bobby Brink, Marcus Johansson.
You mean Height?
God.
Third line is Nico Sturm, Michael McCarron, Nick Foligno. Fourth line, Robbie Fabry, Nicholas Aube-Kubel, and Ben Jones.
Ben Jones is a game changer, man. That guy's a
defensively,
dog.
Damon Hunt with Jared Spurgeon, Middleton with Petrie, Kierstead with Gustafsson Nyberg.
No, Viking Gustafsson Nyberg. Don't
Viking.
forget that's his first name. That, you know what?
Big Hugh just said you're back on the suspended list.
Well, so if you guys are that confident in the Ducks, should I just go Ducks then?
Let's go Ducks.
I'd say go Ducks.
They're minus 137. I knew that looking at this. I didn't check the lineup. I didn't want to see Viking Gustav Nyquist or Nyberg in the lineup today. So
Rip City Steps. It's almost like Coop doesn't want to be able to afford a wedding.
Hey, I'm using my game sense.
Hey, pull up
Toonies and Loonies.
pull up the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's see them.
And the Ducks are due, but
Yeah, they've been struggling.
who do you want?
The
Golden Knights?
the Golden Knights. They got a full lineup, right?
Yeah, because they're playing for the division.
I know they're up against the Kraken. I'm gonna say Knights to cover.
I think that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, is it tomorrow?
Yeah, it's Kings
shoot.
and
That's your bet.
Canadians.
That's my bet tomorrow.
Yeah, you already know what you're picking tomorrow.
That's
Don't
good.
worry.
Okay.
Thinking in the future. Thinking ahead.
Ooh, what's juicy? Let's give me something juicy.
There's some decent ones. I mean, Flyers are plus money against the Canadians, plus 176.
I mean, the
they're both in
Avs played last night. Long game. Calgary.
What do you think in Colorado, Calgary? Like money line? Just for straight game? Because Avalanche minus 149.
Or you know what?
Flames plus 126.
It's tough because you
It's
don't
good
get
money, though.
full. Ugh. This is a tough one, man.
It is a tough day. Like toward the end of the season here when
This is
the
tough.
lineups are so.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's a good one. Well, they can't score either. Jeez.
Hey, at least you're using your game.
I'm gonna go
sensor.
Kings money line. Just
Wow. Over the Canucks?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so if I'm picking spread and it's like 6, that means like plus 6. That means that team either has to keep it within 6 or win out, right?
The spread?
Yeah.
No, that'd be 1.5 plus or minus 1.5. The spread is 2 goals. Is that what you mean?
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Nope, that's not right either. Fractional? No, I think it's American.
Where does it say 6?
Okay,
Under
that's-
total
you
or
gotta
spread?
Adjust it. Oh, are you looking at the over under? I don't know. What
I think you might be.
No,
it's only
but-
1.5. When like this is how it's supposed to look. That's the spread.
Yeah, I think you're looking at the.
Yeah, but I'm looking at NBA.
Oh. Okay, well, that
Oh,
would
yeah,
have been.
that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
I thought that was hockey games.
Yeah, I know.
like,
I'm like, what are
who's
you?
on
What?
that?
It's always that 1.5.
How does anyone feel about the Heat?
It's cold in here.
It actually is a bit chilly in here.
The Heat. What seed are the Heat? Does
10.
anyone know?
They're 10.
Are they for real?
Yeah, I'll quadruple check. Wrote it down in my update.
Oh, we got 1 minute, so I got to make the choice here. I'm just looking.
Yeah, it's 10 versus 9.
drive
Heat
back
versus
here and beat
Hornets. Also, by the way, LA in their last or since 21-22 season began against the Canucks 10-3 and 4 against the Canucks. 3 straight wins for LA.
I'm taking the Trailblazers to cover.
The Blazers, and they are playing whom?
They are playing the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, the 8 seed
Trailblazers against 7 seed Phoenix.
Okay, so Ducks money line, Kings money line. Oiler fans are hating this one. And
we're trying to make money.
Trailblazers to cover.
Look, if the Oilers are going on a long run, you need some beer money.
Yeah.
We're trying to help you out. Stop it.
Yeah. All right. That's the poll. I was gonna go soccer.
Oh, that's good.
But I opted not to. I was gonna go draw between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich.
München?
Should I change it?
You always ask this. I don't.
All right. Ducks money line, Kings money line, Trailblazers to cover. Let's roll. Big shout out to Brandon Pillar from the Locked On Sens. That was a fun conversation talking about the Sens that they await their opponent. Reed Wilkins, Jim Mill, live down at Bell in Scona. Edmonton Sports Talk bids for kids event presented by GS Construction. We'll see you down there. 5 o'clock for the doors, 6 o'clock the events gets going. Tons of EST members heading down there as well. We'll see you all down there. We're back tomorrow, Joaquin. For Kub and Joaquin, I'm Hernan saying thank you for watching. Thank you for your listening, and thank you for the thumbs up. Reed Wilkins, Jim Milne coming up. Don't go anywhere. Chowders.